Então, o que acontece? A gente achou esse lugar aqui que é muito interessante, mas eu não acho que o nosso ponto de interesse seja pra cá no momento. Será que o druida tá pra cá, cara? Não sei. Mas a gente tem algumas coisas pra fazer lá fora. Eu quero procurar o druida lá fora também, primeiro. Eu quero subir de nível. Talvez conseguir um equipamento melhor pra fazer essa missão aqui. Salvar a Mairina lá da bruxa. Então, por enquanto, o que a gente vai fazer é sair daqui. Explorar os arredores desse lugar. Deixa eu ver se acha o druida. Como que sai? Pra ver se acha o druida. E se não achar, a gente vai tentar dar outros inimigos, né? Pra subir de nível mesmo. Eu quero subir aqui primeiro. Dar uma olhada aqui pra cima. Os caras dormindo aqui. Pegamos desprevenidos. Esse cajado é melhor do que o Gale tem. Então já equipa nele. Tem uma muralha rachada aqui. Primeiro deixa eu matar esses caras que estão aqui.
I'm going to enjoy this. Let me strike true.
For a dull moment. Allow me to demonstrate.
Tá ótimo. 4 de 11. Equipa não Brahma também.
These boots have I've seen everything.
Que mais, cara? Uma escada aqui, né? Tá, tem um caminho aqui pra cima. Mas dá pra subir aqui também, né? Eu preciso de uma pá. Merda. Eu não comprei a merda dessa pá. Fechei sozinho, velho. Fica aí todo mundo em cima. Trancado. Abre tranca. Tô sem ferramenta, cara. Tá no astário. Eu não acredito. Eu consigo voltar? Pô. É difícil ser herói. Eu não consigo Calma. O caminho não leva pra lugar nenhum, é isso? Eu tenho uma poção de pular, não tem? Não tenho. Calma, esse é aquele moinho? Ah, esse é aquele moinho, cara.
Let's move.
Tá. Perda de tempo. Preciso de uma pá pra abrir isso.
What's hiding here?
Deixa eu tentar pular aqui, velho. Não dá? Assim, vocês precisam pular também, tá? Se não ficou claro.
Have to keep pushing.
Seek and you shall find me.
Eu não acredito que eu
Have a
fiz
lot
isso.
on my mind and, well, in it.
Ninguém mandou tu subir de volta, cara.
Don't be shy.
Agora todos conseguem descer? Obrigado. Tá.
What to do?
Olha, tem um cara aqui.
Big old boy.
Covered.
idle. Time to press ahead.
Eu tô pesado. Caraca, o cara tá lá embaixo mesmo, é sério isso? Tá, mas primeiro deixa eu escambar esse tanto de coisa lá no santuário. Aqui em cima eu acho que não tá, cara. Onde é o santuário? Tá, antes de tudo... Antes de tudo eu preciso botar alguma coisa pra cá. Só pra não ficar tão pesado. Ótimo. Aoba! Abre aí pra nós. Obrigado.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Obrigado.
It's not enough, but it's all we have. Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us,
filho da puta.
No armies at our heels.
E eu procurando esse arrombado, moto em
We
pão.
can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Temos no celular. É sério, cara? Tô com sobrepeso de novo.
Traps, please.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now stop squirming.
O que você tá fazendo andando em cima, cara?
I should speak up.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Fico feliz em poder ajudar.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree. Of course.
Vamos falar de negócios, meu bom amigo. Ele não tinha uma pá pra vender? Aqui, a pá. Mas... Bom, suprimentos. Linha de ferro. que mais que dá? O que mais que eu quero daqui? Na real, nada, né? Eu quero essas luvas, vai. Medalhão opaco. Alguém usa capacete? Por enquanto eu vou deixar aí, vou guardar essa máscara. O chapéu vai de ralo. Isso aqui tudo vai de ralo. Ferramenta eu preciso. Essa envenenada deixa aí. Se eu desse essa massa envenenada pra bruxa, não tem como. Usar o feitiço contra o feiticeiro. Vou dar um desses capacetes. Talvez eu use, inclusive. 349. Precisamos de um pouco mais. Então menos 14. O que mais que temos aqui? Pegar suprimentos. Boa.
May you keep balance.
Era pra ter vendido outro, era pra dar pra Carla aqui. Tá, que mais? Ah, o bagulho que eu comprei. Tá. O que mais que dá pra fazer antes de descansar longamente? Salve a Goblin Zaza. Eu acho que vai ser bem mais fácil, que aqui tá bem mais vazio, né? Mas pegar uma ferramenta. Roubamos uma ferramenta de ladrão. A mina não tá mais aqui? É o de armário, Onyx, boa. Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Maçã. Vinho. Eita porra.
Looks empty.
Só levou tudo. Grade de podre. Tá, vambora. Hã? Quem tá falando? Ah, tá. Trancado.
Don't give me trouble now.
Eu preciso de um 20, não vi um 20, né? Mataram as asas, mano. Caralho, que monstros. Monstros cruéis. Como podem matar um Goblin? Tá, vambora. Espero que não tem ninguém aqui, né? Vou passar a mão. Pesando de suprimentos. O que mais que dá pra gente fazer aqui, especificamente? Ah, vamos falar com a porra do Halcyon, esse arrombado. Eu tava me matando, literalmente, pra salvar ele. E ele já tava de boa em casa. Com os pés pra cima. Tomando um chazinho. Fumando uma maconha de druida. E eu lá. Matando centenas de goblins. Eita porra.
I thought I had been a good teacher to you. Clearly not.
Olha, Rossi.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the rite of thorns. I ought to exile you from
Sim,
this place
concordo pra caralho.
forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halcyon.
Ela vai te trair na primeira oportunidade, tá? Você não ficou claro. Kaga vai te dar muito trabalho. Ela demonstra um gênio forte, pra dizer o mínimo.
She shows great insolence, but time will humble her. And the grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. I owe you my thanks. and an introduction. I am Halsin, first druid of the Emerald Grove, and I sense you have a problem you seek my help with.
Yeah. Tinha esquecido disso. Espere, como você
I was
chegou
an
aqui?
unwilling guest of the goblins, but your efforts left them in disarray, and I was able to escape.
Sim, estou com o parasita devorador de mentes na cabeça. Quero sua ajuda para removê-lo. Só isso?
It's true. I can feel it right now. Oak Father preserve you, child.
Só isso, cara. Eu quero que tu remova.
But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
Eu fugi de uma nave depois de me infectar. Talvez o processo tenha sido interrompido.
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck.
É por isso que eu tô querendo que tu
Someone is
tire,
using
né?
very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that
Ah, vai
magic.
tomar no seu cu,
I
inútil.
can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. At the Goblin camp, I hoped to find a way to remove the tadpoles. I failed, but I did find the next best thing. I found out where they come from. I will do what I can to help you. Let us speak tomorrow. You and I both have matters to see to first. As for what you've done for the Grove, speak to Wrath. He will see to your reward. The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Então tá, né?
Then banish me. When the coming...
Cadê o Donnie? Tinha um menino chamado Donnie aqui que eu precisava falar. Não tinha? Se eu matasse essa arrombada. Calma, eu já vou descansar. Eu quero ver como é que tá o santuário aqui dentro. Tem menos guardas. Eu acho que se eu matasse todo mundo o Halsin não ficaria muito feliz. Deixa quieto então. Será que eu vou encontrar um menino Donnie no meu acampamento? Na festa de hoje à noite? Vamos descobrir. Já tem fere bêbado.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy.
Eu preciso ajudar a Karlak ainda, cara. Tá
It's
difícil.
nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too. You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Oi, garoto. Eu chamei você, mas você não conseguiu passar na portinha, né? Roland.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you. And behold!
Aplaude.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Waze. Big ways.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Feliz. Deixa eu ver o mapa. O Doni não tá aqui, né? Porra, véi. Perdi o Doni. Vai tomar no cu. Peguei, ó. Suave. Olha o mal.
Come on, Alfie, make it spicy.
All right.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course. Go on, enjoy yourself. But if any of them sleep past noon, they're getting left behind.
Tá. Não vou achar o Doni, né? Lacriça. O que essa menina ainda tá fazendo aqui? Eu não tinha mandado ela embora?
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us both you've turned your back on me so often.
Agradeço a ajuda, você é uma guerreira talentosa.
Blacketh demands of me no less. If only you'd earned the right to lay at my side.
Não, tô
Come
suave.
morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted.
Não, tô
How my
suave.
fingers on
Não,
your skin might have felt.
tô suave.
Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself.
Tá bom.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
How sim.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Siga seu próprio conselho, que tal anda, socializa pouco.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Vai cantar, avô, porra, faz alguma coisa.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night. But I am engaged in celebration of the purest form. Commemoration. If we are to write your legend in the stars, then we must first give you a name. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all. Far too much? This is the very problem. If you could set aside your many triumphs, carry out one defining act, not to belittle your achievements to date, of course, but besting a dragon, a giant, a god, perhaps? I must deliberate. Go. Enjoy your evening. I shall have work for you in the days to come.
Acho que é isso, né? Deixa eu falar com o Brauma. Ah, o Astário, né? Eu preciso de algumas coisas da mochila dele.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Você fez uma coisa boa, aceite e se divirta.
Enjoy myself. There's a worm in my brain. I'm surrounded by idiots, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
Relaxe, todos os seus
That
problemas
means I
estarão
have to
aguardando.
survive tonight. And this party. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
Conhecendo você, provavelmente sim.
Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment, darling.
Meu
Get a little
Deus, é o
closer,
segundo que tenta me
so to
comer
speak.
hoje. Eu preferiria ir pra cama com o Goblin, meu bem.
You are an insolent little pup, aren't you? But have it your way. I'm happy to entertain myself.
Eu tenho certeza que vai ter muita gente se entretendo hoje à noite. Tá, a Umbralma fica aqui, né? Vamos ver o que ela achou da festa.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees?
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
É tão estranho, a gente fez a coisa
That's more
certa.
easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
É um
We
prazer.
should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Por quê? Calma aí. Não era só um vinho, cara? Não gosto de dividir as
Not
coisas.
tonight.
Tá. Cadê o gay, ó? Deixa eu ver o que o gay achou da festa.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of a celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion. though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Parece divertido.
Oh, not everyone is comfortable being alone with their thoughts. Though I never felt alone with a book in my hand, or with her for company. I speak of Tara, my Tressim, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd been most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently, after I was afflicted with my condition. And locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve. Remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Má sorte quanto a isso, eu sou uma ninfa disfarçada.
Very funny. But as we all know, nymphs are sticklers when it comes to their bathing routines. You, my friend, haven't been near a fresh spring in a 10-day or more. Not that I don't appreciate your musk. Actually, rather like it. Well, it seems as good a time as any for me to stop babbling on.
O sentimento é mútuo, você é um amigo formidável, só às vezes é erudito demais.
Wine is to wit, as meat is to... Oh, can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My ineloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go, indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
That's my girl. Have fun.
É isso? Tá, então eu vou dormir, se ninguém tentar me comer de novo.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
Você achou que eu não viria?
Lots of people make promises. Few keep them. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
Amizade.
Right. Friendship. Very well, have it your way. To friendship. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
Uma coisa sobre mim, que surpresa você se importar.
Fishing for blackmail material, that's all. Go on. I insist.
A lembrança do Ombro Eterna.
You must have an extraordinary affinity for the darkness. I'm jealous. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Persuasão. -1 de carisma.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. Where I come from, that's frowned upon.
Vocês são desencorajados a contar segredos, a falar sobre seus sentimentos, que solitário.
Which is why I'm looking for a little company. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
Qual é essa na mão dela? Melhor a gente
I
volta.
suppose so. Celebration's over. Time to pick up the trail again. Thank you for last night.
Não precisa me agradecer.
Well deserved, though.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Cara. Deixar o momento passar.
We should head back.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
Estava esperando mais de você do que uma pista indicando um lugar distante e perigoso.
I won't be held accountable just because you're naive enough to expect easy answers. Now, allow me to continue. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings. Tormented, dangerous souls.
Parece que eu não tenho outra
You're
escolha.
half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Sounds rather ingenious.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there, They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Eu encontrei a entrada escondida do Templo Selûne, o caminho está livre.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel.
Claro,
I've long
claro.
sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
E o santuário?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Quem?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Tá.